Welcome to the Emerging Lawyer series at the Coffee Conversation Show, powered by the Emerging India Forum TIF and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is Land, Law, and Life Lessons. We have with us Viral Rathod, Associate Partner at DSK Legal. With over 18 years of robust experience across real estate law, media matters, and high stakes dispute resolution. From title due diligence to complex litigation, Viral's portfolio reads like a masterclass in ground reality lawyering. But his journey isn't just built on paperwork and precedents. It's grounded in people, persistence, and the evolving pulse of a city that never stops building. This episode explores more than contracts. It's about trust, terrain, and the tenacity it takes to make it in law, one square foot at a time. We're at AWFI's co-working space. Welcome, Viral, to today's coffee conversation on a Saturday evening.
Thank you, Amir. Thank you for such a wonderful introduction. And thank you for having me here.
One square foot at a time. So it will be
Yes.
all real estate, and Mumbai is rapidly, a lot of development is happening. So it will be fun. Okay, so let me explain you. There are three rounds: professional journey, personal journey, and a surprise rapid fire where you will be in the hot seat. And this is your inspiration, Legal AI 101. But we have to be pretty fun and quick.
Yeah.
So then you
We'll try to be.
Yes. So, friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani, host at Coffee Corner and Legal Tech Evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution. We help law firms, corporate legal, startups, SMEs with world-class technology, software licensing, and tech training solutions. So, my first question, Viral, you have had an extensive career in real estate law. What drew you to this field initially, and how has the journey been?
So, if I'm going to start with, my father was a real estate developer. So it started from there. As when I was in college, I was trying to understand what kind of, as before college, I was spoiled brat. So like my father is a developer and I'm just enjoying my life. And after completing my graduation, I realized that he is doing something important which I need to learn. When I went with him to meet his advocate, his consultant, I saw there are queues of people standing outside the advocate's office. He is doing all intrinsic legal dispute resolutions, contracts. So that actually inspired me to explore the practice area in law. Thereafter, when I started my study, I joined Shayan Sangvi, one of the esteemed law firm at that time, having very wide practice of real estate. And as you know, if you are at a good place, you learn more,
Yes.
and you explore more, and you develop your interest in that. So that's how it started.
Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. So Mumbai real estate is, what do you say, in itself, an enigma. So how different is practicing real estate law here compared to other cities?
That is really a wonderful question, and people need to understand that the practice in real estate is different than other city is because of wide varieties of landscape, urban economy, different regulation when it comes to different landmass, different portion. Just merely knowing that okay, there is a law and I'm going to practice will not help you in real estate in Mumbai. If I give you one or two example, uh, it is just not an acquisition of land or development of land. You have a varieties of regulation for that. For example, there is a private hold land, the land which belongs to MIDC, which has a different regulation. If someone want to take it, there is a different kind of right enumerates on that land. If we talk about MIDC land, Mahada land, estate department land, or collector land, varieties of regulation, varieties of you can say the way to acquire it, way to develop it. So just mere knowing will not help. You need to get into that line and understand what that law is.
Wow. Okay. Can you take us through a real estate matter that truly challenged your understanding of the law?
Okay. Uh, just as I said, I came from the background of a real estate developer. So once I cleared my law, during my law exams and studies, I was doing internship at Science Sangvi. Once I cleared that, and I had an opportunity to join one of the real estate law firm in Mumbai. There, when I joined, I was under the impression that, okay, boss, I know everything. Because my father is a developer. I have done internship with some good law firm, so I know everything. And at that time, my partner, he explained to me, and I was part of some real good deal, which made me understand that what you know is just a fraction, and there are more to learn in that. Uh, at that time, I was given opportunity to do certain slum rehabilitation scheme, certain Mada development, Sidco land development. When all this transaction has its own color, its own challenge, own set of regulation, and own set of problems. So when you are exposed to such a variety of practice, it makes you learn more than what you can read in the book.
Wow. So, Viral, how do you approach client relationships in sensitive real estate disputes? What's the key to building trust in such moments?
Again, when we talk about service industry of giving advice to client, or and specifically when we talk about the dispute resolution, what you need to know is what is required by client. Please hear them, please understand their grievance, and please explain to them what can be achieved. It may be bitter, but it is truth. So you need to develop your relation, telling them truth, giving them right advice, and directing them to right path.
Wow. So, Viral, what's the most underestimated aspect of due diligence that young lawyers often miss?
Oh, ask me that. So people understand due diligence is just mere recording what is available in your hand. It is not that.
Yes.
Due diligence is actually investigating the title. Investigating the title means that when you are reading a certain paragraph or certain amendment or certain clauses of contract, you need to understand why it was drafted that way. What were the implication it was considered when that clause was drafted, and what could be implication now. Our young lawyers need to understand that basis your report and your understanding, he is going to put millions of rupees in that transaction. And if you are not able to investigate and understand the title, it is very difficult for someone to trust you. This is where it is.
Wow, beautiful, yes. Okay. So, has there been memorable real estate transactions where you contributed to the developers coffers?
Oh, I would not say I would have contributed to developers' coffer, but yes, we have done multiple of deal in last couple of years, which was kind of, you can say, landmark deals, which could be ranging from acquiring land in Sidco, advising client in acquiring land in MIDC, slum development scheme where 3310 and 3311, which is called as PTC, clubbing of the scheme, 3310, 3309, 3311. I would not say 3309, but 3310, 32, 3311, which takes place, which are complex matters, which different regulation comes into picture, which actually gives them understanding how the FSI can be used, how the maximum potential can be generated, and what all legal issue can arise if they go in that direction. So that is where the developer then understand our speciality and then come to us for advice.
Wow. So, Viral, how is AI impacting the work of a real estate lawyer?
That is something which I'm also trying to learn. Okay. We have also started some training sessions at DSK Legal where we are trying to learn how AI is going to help us in practice area. And I think it would be right to say that it is the future. One cannot say that I will not require AI to grow myself. It is something technology go in hand with your growth, and you need to learn that.
Wow. So, Viral, how has your role evolved from an associate to an associate partner, and what leadership lessons came along the way?
So I haven't spent more time as coming as an associate partner. It has been just few months. But yes, when you are at the place where you call yourself as a team leader. I would not call myself as a team leader, but I would call myself as a team player, where your junior or your team member looks at you for certain guideline. At that time, you yourself need to be updated with the law, the practice area, what you are looking at, and you need to guide your team also that this is the way you need to practice.
Wow. So, what's a misconception people have about property lawyers or real estate law in general?
One myth is that boss kya kar rahe ho? It's cut copy paste job. Because you may see that the basic transaction of real estate, we can call it the leave-in license, agreement for sale, sale deed. When there is a basic transactions and they approach to that a broker or someone, they have the standard format ready. So that kind of standard formats are used by the buyer, sellers, and ultimately, if there is something different in that, or that the property has its own color, those kind of documents don't work.
Yes.
And at that time, when they come and tell you that you're not doing something great, it is just cut copy paste job. ये तो standard format ready है, वहाँ से उठा लो, आप fees भी क्यों charge कर रहे हो? Which is absolutely wrong. I'm not trying to sell myself over here or any other advocate, but you need to understand that advocates are sitting for your benefit and not to make money out of you. They are there to stop any wrong transaction or any wrong document you may enter into. So the myth what people have that they are the standard documents and you are just doing cut copy paste job is not right.
Wow, beautiful. So real estate laws are evolving fast. How do you stay ahead of the legal shifts in these dynamic space?
Real estate law is actually changing or evolve. I would not use the term changing. I would say it's evolving. My practice here since 2008 to now, I have seen multiple new laws, multiple regulation coming into picture, which are more of customer friendly, or you can say the end use friendly. You need to be updated with your law. Keep reading, and keep reading. That is the only solution. Otherwise, there is no other solution.
Yes, perfect. Yes. So, Viral, you have worked with multiple reputed law firms. What has been a mind shift which has gone through now through various law firms, and now you are an associate partner? So, what mindset shift has come in you over the years?
So, I would say one specific thing. There is not a single problem which do not have a solution. If there is a problem, there has to be a solution. You need to find it. And I would say this is quoted by my mentoring partner as of now. There cannot be any problem without solution.
Wow, perfect. Yes. Okay. So, how has experience been using technology like Litera Compare in your legal drafting work?
Litera Compare actually helped me to compare the version which comes from client with their comments. Sometimes the clients are into such a hectic mode, they just don't bother to make the track mode correction. It helps you to understand or compare the two versions of documents to see if there is something different than what you have drafted. Or for example, if counter law party or counter law firm is sending the document, there could be a situation, there could be a mistake by juniors where they would have not done the correction, showing the track mode or showing to client that this is the correction what we have suggested. But Litera Compare actually helps you to understand the red line version, where the correction took place, which line was where the new line or new date has come in, where the lines are shifted. So it is very important to understand. It helps in understanding the document, the correction which are actually carried out in the document, and also to understand the mindset of the person, what was the intention to do that corrections.
Wow, a good one.
I know, I understand that people think that Litera Compare is only to compare the document, but no, while you compare the document, and when you understand what kind of correction has come in, you actually understand the mindset of the person, what was the intention behind that correction. Wow. And when you just simply see the track mode correction in MS Word, you say that this is deleted, this is added. But in Litera comparison, you'll know this was deleted, this is the new line which is added, this is the line which is shifted from bottom to top. So all those summaries are also coming in that Litera Compare version. So this actually helps you to understand the mindset as well as document.
That's very beautiful. Yes, analysis you've given. So my last question for your professional journey round: what advice would you give to young lawyers looking to specialize in real estate laws?
Young lawyers understand that we need to first and foremost read our law. Secondly, real estate practice is not the data entry practice or the practice to just do cut copy paste job. Your work is to investigate title. Your work is to investigate and conduct the due diligence. Your work is to make your client understand if the transaction is yes or if the transaction is no. Absolutely, clients comes to you with the understanding that you are going to guide them to achieve a transaction, but somewhere you need to draw the line and make them understand what kind of risk your client will face if they go ahead with that, and what kind of benefit they get if they go ahead with that. If you have cracked that code, this is your practice.
Beautiful. So let's go to the next round and understand Viral as a person. You have shared about your father, but let's hear about your family and your formative years.
As I said earlier, my father was first generation entrepreneur. He come from the background of agriculturist. We still hold the agriculture. My mother being a housewife. My wife, she is into digital marketing. My brother, he is still as an entrepreneur. He's looking after my father's business. And the youngest brother is working with Qatar Airways as a at designated level, as a ground staff, but at the designated level. In my family, if you see, people are entrepreneur. I'm the only person into some practice and service area.
Okay. So let's go to your college days. Jitendra Chauhan Law College. What are your memories, experiences from there?
So this Jitendra Chauhan College of Law, I joined this college to have my own time because the college time was evening, 6 to 9. So I thought I would definitely go and help my father in his office, and in the evening I will go and learn my law. But the experience in college was something different. When I started my first year, the law student will understand the importance of moot court. I have participated in all the possible moot courts in the college. The experience in the college was very, very good. I did made some good connects in college. Those people are some of the top lawyers, and they are working in top law firm in Mumbai. But yes, experience was very, very good.
Wow, beautiful. So what is that hobby or interest which helps you to unwind and recharge?
The hobbies and interest. I think my hobbies and interests keep changing as I grow. Once upon a time, my hobby interest was playing snooker. So evening after working days at 9, 10-ish, 11-ish, I used to go to my gymkhana and play snooker and pool. Subsequently, that hobby was changed just before the lockdown to go and work out with my wife in gym. So we used to do proper heavy weightlifting. After COVID, the hobby is changed. It is more of spending time with my wife, chit-chatting, and just unwinding my day.
That's beautiful. So, is there a book or movie which has left a lasting impact on you?
There is one book. Right now, I don't recollect the name, but it's a fictional book. I have read it during my college days. And I will definitely WhatsApp you the details. I don't recollect right now the name of book, but it is one of the top fiction book I have read. It is basically about the criminal justice. Okay, if you really read that, you will understand how the person was convicted, where he was not the guilty, how he came out, how he studied the law during the prison, and how he came out from that.
That's beautiful. So, if your friends had to describe you in 3 words, what would it be?
My friend will say that this guy is family oriented, down to earth, and very, very approachable.
That's beautiful. So, suppose you had 1 week away from work, what would you do and why?
Okay. If I have 1 week away from work, I will take my family. I am a beach person. We'll go to any beach vacation.
Wow.
Just chill with the family, unwind yourself, spend time with your loved one. That is the only thing I would suggest right now, or I would wish right now.
We wish it happens in this 2025. 6 months are there.
I am looking for that
Okay, so put that in your
bucket list.
and it will happen. And give it to your wife.
Oh, if she comes to us, she's going to ask me to leave next week itself. Let's go out. It's your wish list.
That will be good for everyone to go together. Okay. So my last two questions are reflective. What are your plans for 2025 personally and professionally?
Professionally, I'm planning. I need to spread my wings. I need to understand the little bit more intricity of the debt structuring, where now the real estate transaction is now interlinked to all debt structuring. So I need to learn that, and it goes without saying that professionally you need to grow more. Anyways, wherever you are standing, it is not the topmost position. You need to excel in your professional career. And personally, I'm right now quite content, happy with where I am, happy with my family, happy with my wife, happy with my child. So,
So my last one is a googly one. Describe Viral in one line.
I would say your family friendly neighborhood lawyer.
Wow.
Have you heard that
Spider-Man.
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man?
Yes, yes. Okay, so you got inspired. So
Yeah,
is Spider-Man your favorite cartoon?
it used to be. It
Mine
used to
also
be.
it was.
It used to be.
Mine is still only, but I like the movie of Toby.
Ah,
This latest ये heroes ये Spider-Man का movies का can't relate.
yes.
Same thing with Batman, Christian Bale.
Yes, I would say those people actually, yeah. I don't want to comment over here, but yes, whatever. it is.
Yeah, Toby and Christian Bale. These are iconic.
Yes, they were the iconic characters.
Yes, and अगर ये what do you say? Peter Parker की girlfriend, Kristen Dunst.
They are the old days
Yeah.
when you had a time to see the TV and movie
Yeah.
and could
His
actually fantasize you
iconic
in that
kiss.
movie.
His iconic kiss with Kristen.
Yes.
Toby ka.
It was
way it was beautifully. He flew
yeah.
down. That what do you say? Filming was
That
emotional.
the entire direction and camera
Yeah.
was done very nice, fabulous.
And अभी के जो movies आ रही है, it looks के भाई अपना ये there's no emotions.
Yeah.
This अपना भाई
More of now the superhero movies come with all action or unnecessary comedy or comic scenes, which are not like what you used to see earlier. But that's the audience right now. You can't help it.
Yes. Okay. So let's go to the next round and put you in the hot seat, the rapid fire round. Mumbai rains or Mumbai skyline?
Rains. Anytime rains.
Your go-to comfort food?
Vada pav.
Your favorite color?
Blue.
Your dream travel place?
Don't ask me that. I would like to go again and again to Kenya for jungle safari.
Ooh, that's interesting. Best piece of advice received?
Listen.
Wow.
Always listen.
Okay. So in your college days, what was your favorite spot to hang out with your friends?
College canteen.
Okay. Your favorite restaurant in Mumbai?
There was one restaurant we used to call as Gokul next to my college. Now it is shut. Right now, I would say I'm more of a partying at home. We have many house party. So the place right now to hang out is my home only, where friend comes and we chill.
Wow. Favorite Gujarati food dish?
Favorite Gujarati food, I would say thepla with it's a little bit not Gujarati but Gujarati and Kutchi mix. We have the lasun ka chutney and thepla, which is my favorite food. Any day, any given day.
Wow. A lawyer you admire, living or historical?
Am I supposed to take the name? So right now, I really admire our deputy managing partner Sajid Suvarna, the way he approaches the problem and the way he gives the solution. It is something really to learn about.
That's interesting. Coffee over contract discussion or chai in chambers?
I would say contract discussion anytime. I don't require coffee.
But which is a tea or coffee?
Then tea.
Huh?
Tea.
Tea.
I would say tea.
That's great. So you did well, and here's your gift,
Thank you very much for this lovely book.
and it has been autographed.
Thank you.
So, friends, it was a lovely conversation with Viral Rathod. So, watch the episode where he will take you to what it makes to be a real estate lawyer, because there is not by cut and paste a agreement thing. There are a lot of due diligence, lot of things, because this law is evolving. There are different types of lands in all over India. So there are different acts, laws applicable, and like how you journeyed from what do you say, being an associate now to an associate partner, and you'll be growing more. And coming from what do you say, having a developer as a father, which has helped him. So like that, there are coffee speakers who shared their inspiring professional, personal journey. So watch these episodes, get inspired, and there's a beautiful part which I liked. Okay, he was helping his father and going to a law college in evening. So that was the planning. Okay, being with his father, learning the what do you say, the developer, where understanding the business part, which is helping him in his journey as a real estate lawyer, and then planning his career, going to a law college in the evening, balancing what do you say, family, career. That is hats off ke bhai. This is what a coffee speaker inspires ke bhai. You be with your family and grow with your family. And if you want to be featured like Viral, subscribe, sorry, visit our website, the Emerging India Forum, or LinkedIn page, or connect with the coffee speakers. They would invite you to have conversation over a cup of coffee. So we meet on Monday with another coffee speaker, continue conversation over a cup of coffee. So stay safe, enjoy your Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you.